Yes,
Yep.
Mr. Bill.
Yes.
You can.
That's good. Okay. So I'll brief you a little bit about your portfolio B. Um, for example, and it's a very small meeting just to make sure that you are able to understand. And if you need any help, I'm always there to help you. Okay. Now, portfolio B is all about how your company works with the environment, how they create the policies. Now, you need to work on your prototype, which you're building for that company, and you will revolve the policies around that. Um, Now, there are some generic policies, and there are some policies that relate to specific to the requirement. One of the things that company do is, um, let me see, if how can I tell you? Give me a minute. I'll try to get the standard and explain you. Okay. Okay. I couldn't find it, so I'll explain you. Okay. Now, how the company works. The management at the level of the management, which is the core executives like CEO, CFO, CO, and CTO and CISO, they actually devise the goals and objectives for the company. And when they're devising the goals and objectives of the company, they come up with management-based um policies. And you must highlight those management-based policies, which could be privacy policy also. Then there's anti-bribery policy also, gift policy, cybersecurity policies. These are generic policies which are at the top level. And you need to filter those policies which are generic to the organization. After that, you have to come up with the specific policies that relate to your product as part of your company's selling point. So you will find these policies maybe on the companies that you have selected. You might find it on the company's website also. There are plenty of policies available over there. If you don't find it, you need to create some of those which are generic policies based on the requirements of the company. Now comes the specific policies. For example, if you're looking into the your product, um, can anybody can share their product with me so I can tell you how we analyze it. Okay. If you can share the screen and show me the product, what you have devised, that will be, I'll explain you how to, what are the policies that are applicable to this product. Anyone, any volunteer. Hello. Anyone? The product that you did for management of ICT, just share it here. Name, make, or any diagram. I can tell you what the policy should be. I need to give you example of that, okay? This class is so cool.
Rizwan,
Yeah,
hi. Yes, yeah, we share our progress.
okay.
Yeah.
Just wait a minute. Oh,
Can you see my screen?
yeah. Okay. Now, you're using facial recognition technology. Okay, this is usage policy. Okay.
Yes.
Now, why you need a usage policy? The first question you will ask about it, why you need a usage policy.
Who can use it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there are two types of things available in the organizational structure. One is internal policies, one is external policies. Facial recognition technology is an external issue where you don't create the policy. You create the artifact, you create a design document for that. Now, usage policy is relates to the systems which you use in the internal communication of the company, like your
Yeah.
computer systems, your mobile systems, and these come under the category of acceptable usage policies, which is generally part of it. So you don't create facial recognition technology usage policies because this is for the customers. The customers will not are not obliged to follow your policy. So what you
Mm-hmm.
can create is instead of facial recognition, you say acceptable usage policy and how you're going to use the systems within your company. Now, system means computer systems, mobile systems,
Mm-hmm.
and your uh, iPads if you're using that. That's it. So this is not that's why I asked you to show me something so that I can give an example. So you need to fix this. Can you scroll down?
We also create some policies that below here. It's the
That's
data
nice.
privacy policy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, instead of create an acceptable usage policy, your facial recognition requires Privacy Act. So create a privacy policy, right? Data privacy policy. When you are assessing any security of through facial recognition, you also want to make sure that you keep your data safe in the systems on
Mm-hmm.
Tesla systems. So you have to create a data security policy because that facial recognition is going to the servers of Tesla. Okay.
Yes.
Then user authentication policy, you have to create that because your system is going to authenticate the user. So it has to be there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Data handling and retention is excellent. User education and training policy is excellent. Legal compliance policy, you need to see which uh, laws are applicable to you. Otherwise, you already have the data privacy policy, but you need to make sure that which laws are applicable to you, and you need to create a legal compliance policy for that.
Mm.
Um, Compliant handling and troubleshooting, there's no such policy. You can't do that. It's just get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no compliant handling. So these are handled by the objectives of the organization, where you say that we will be compliant to this, but not from the policy. You don't create it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can delete this, make it red, so it's not required.
Mm.
Okay. So your focus should be your technology, which you are using in the portfolio A. That should be your focus. And there are some generic policies. You can have a generic policy like cybersecurity policy, which is a generic policy, which is available to all the um, companies of the world, right? So can you go open the browser and go to Tesla? Open.
Okay.
Tesla is a very simple site, you know.
Mm.
I'm Tesla. You don't find things there. Yeah. So if you scroll down in the end, do you find anything? In the end, mostly companies have something in the end. So there is a privacy legal policies, there is news. So if you go to privacy and legal, and it will give you some privacy information. Go scroll down, learn about privacy. So they have created a simple thing. And what is legal there?
Oh, yes, legal. Yeah.
So legal is they have put the terms of use, so you can use this supercharge, charge of fair use policies, and so on. But that has nothing to do with your product. Okay, your product
Yeah.
is different. So if you
Mm.
go down, additional resources, yeah, this intellectual property, because you're creating a new thing, you must have an intellectual property policy. How you're going to handle the then security vulnerability reporting policy. This is also important because you are creating a system. There could be some security vulnerabilities in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm.
these two policies could be an open source policy. You can view more resources. View more resources. Yeah. See the main. Okay. Now all of you, if you see, anti-corruption policy is the management policy, which is at top of the line. Okay. Which is generic policy. It always comes with a company. Number two is intellectual property, always comes with the companies which is creating things like software development and so on. If they are doing some good thing, they will come up with some intellectual property note. Uh, then there is a policy of Tesla Code of Business Ethics, Tesla Global Environment, Tesla Global Human Rights. So these three policies are generic policies. They always come with the companies. Okay, scroll
Yeah.
down. Can you scroll down? And then you will find anti-corruption policies and so on. But you need to select generic policies and the policy that is reflected for your product, and it will solve portfolio B. Okay,
Yeah.
and if you see the create open one policy, like if you scroll down, go to anti-bribery policy or open the anti-bribery policy. Yeah,
This one.
yeah, this one. Open. Scroll down. Go to then. I'm looking for something else. Go to Dent.
Mm. No
Okay.
more. Mm.
Yeah, just wait here. Wait. Now, If scroll down, little bit down, I need to see the footer. Excuse me. That's it. That's it. Just wait. Okay. Now you see that related to this policy, they have three more policies how you can handle the anti-corruption. But the most important thing in all the policies is the version history. Can anybody can tell me why version history is more important? You see, it's written here, revision April 2022 in the footer. If you see the footer, it's revision April 2022, which is they never updated this policy afterwards. So, do you know why? What is the reason for version history? Anyone? Why you require an updated date?
I'd say it's because things can change. So if you don't keep your documents up to date, there could be a change in legislation or compliance that you have to follow. And if your document says 2022 and the change came in 2023, then that document would be out of date. So it's letting staff know that they need the most up-to-date current version possible, and that it does comply with any changes that have happened since.
Okay. There's a set of style of policies, how they're written, and you always put a version history in it. David is right. There's another view of version history is because the companies are bound to see their policies every year. They have to review that, and if they review, they have to change the version. And it is called documentation control and management systems. If you don't have a documentation control, it means that you are not reviewing your policies as per the requirement per year, which is annual requirement. And also you maintain the history of the documentation. Also, you say history and you write what was change in version and so on. Now, if you see the Microsoft Word, which you use on SharePoint, or you use Office 365. Do you have access to SharePoint? Anyone? Do you have access to SharePoint? Anyone? Irene, do you have access to SharePoint? No?
I don't understand SharePoint. I don't understand.
Okay. Can you just click Outlook up there? I don't need to see email. Just click Outlook in the. No, you have the bar over there, up there. Our Outlook icon is there in the browser. Yeah,
this
we
one.
Have access to it through our 365 subscription.
Yeah. If you can go to Office 365, I'll tell you.
So
no idea. I'll make your life easier, okay?
So weird. This one?
Yeah, this one. Just click it. There will be 6 dots on the left side. On the left side, if you see Outlook, there's 9 dots. Just click this on the left side. Up at the top. The dots.
This one?
Yeah. I want to see whether you have share. Yeah, click. Yeah, you click the SharePoint.
SharePoint. Where is the SharePoint?
Middle of that.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this one.
Nice. So you can create a site for your project. You can create a site for the project.
This one?
Yeah, simple. Your project, team site, create a team site where you can talk with each other.
This one?
Yeah. And standard team. Standard, just take the first one.
This one? Standard team?
Yeah.
Okay.
And use template. Just say use template. The name of the type is your. ICT management portfolio. Okay.
ICT
Now
management.
this is how the companies work now. Okay. Portfolio, type portfolio also. Portfolio. Type portfolio. It's your project, right?
Project.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Next.
Site description.
You can put any description you want.
Yeah.
Just go to next. We'll fill it later. Next. There's a big box next. Don't worry. Next. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. Create site. So it's only to the
Create
members,
site.
your members, okay? You will include all the members that relates to you, okay?
Yeah.
Create site.
Add member.
Yeah, you can type your team members.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Put my name also.
This one.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Good. That's it. Finish. Now I will be able to access your data. Okay. Now site is created. Now how the companies work? They have either they use Confluence or they use something else or SharePoint. If you click documents over here on the left side, Irene, don't read the Chinese thingy. Read the click the document. Yeah. That's
this
document.
one.
No, document.
Document.
Under conversations, there's a document.
This one.
No, below this one.
Oh, this one. Yeah. This
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Just click it. Yeah. So you will create all the documents over here. Okay. Now, if you want to create a Word document, you click up there. I don't know it's Chinese, so you just go up. You click the arrow, the brown arrow up there.
This one?
No, below. This. Anyone Chinese?
So I don't know how to change it.
You need to.
Yeah, it's a system default. Yes. So
No, leave this.
Okay.
Come here. There's a brown thingy plus there's a
So
plus thing.
I need to upload a document to.
No. You don't need to upload.
Oh, okay.
Click this plus sign.
Plus sign.
There's
this
a brown
one?
thing. There's a brown thingy up there.
新增.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will ask you new Word documents. Yeah, Word document. Create.
Oh, okay. This one?
Click create.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Nice. Type something. ABC. That's it. So you create all policies here. Now cancel it. Now it will be automatically saved. Okay. You will not lose the work. So if you go up and just cancel this browser.
So I close it.
Yeah. Close it up from up.
I close it. How to close it?
Simple. Go upstairs. Go up. There's a tab.
Exit the tab.
Exit the tab.
Where is the exit tab?
It's up there. It's a browser tab. Okay. Close the browser tab. Up there. Top. Go at the top.
This one?
No.
This one? No.
No. That's nice.
Yeah.
Just change pages at the top.
You see ICT management project up there. At the top, you see tabs. No, leave this. Leave this.
直接把这个文件关了。
But I don't know where to close, where the functions to close the document.
把页面关了。
Okay.
Close
Where's
this
your
one?
mouse? Show me your mouse. Okay.
Oh,
Take-
okay. I show
don't
you
move.
your mouse. This one.
No, that's go back to your screen. You're sharing screen. Yeah. Go back to your screen.
This one.
This one. You see the document up there. It's written DOCX. There's a tab. At the top, next to ICT management project, at the top.
ICT management. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
This
just
one.
close it. Yeah, close it.
Close it.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now you see
okay.
your doc is created,
Yeah.
right? If you click these three dots on the right side, if you scroll to this doc and there are three dots on the right side, just take your mouse up there on the document. Don't open it. Take your mouse. Yeah, go. On the right side, you see three dots.
On the right
Yeah.
side.
It's just next to the document.
This one. This one.
Yeah. Click this and you will scroll down and see document version history. I don't know what it's called in Chinese.
This is open.
No, version
Review.
history. Any history.
History is it's a review. It's a review. This is open.
Go down. It's not there. Go down. Yeah. History. Anything history.
History. No history.
Nice.
Scroll down.
You're genius. Okay.
This one. You made this one?
I'd say so because it looks like it's 1 and then 2. See the change of the time? So part 1 is 156 and then a change was made on 157. Both changes were made by you and the file size is increased.
What I do is I simply I always take the students with me so that they can learn, but it's time to, oh, where is, let me try.
It's a history. It's history of the virgin. The other, no.
Can you see my screen? Hey guys, can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Yes,
a field
yeah.
with trees around it.
Okay, do you see anything? Any document or anything like that?
No.
Okay. That's why David, can you go to your shape and share your screen? Because my screen has an issue. I use Mac at home, so Just go to SharePoint, create a Word document. So there are two types of controlling the version. Like you develop the software, whenever you upgrade a software, there is a new version of that software. Okay. Similarly, when you create a document, the document has a version history. And there are two types of version history you can do. One is manual version history, one is automatic version history. Now, the Word documents, which are used in Microsoft Office 365 or Excel or any document that you create, has its own version history, and it's automatically done with the version history. So if you're doing work on a SharePoint, it is very easy to guess who has done the work. For example, David, can you share me any SharePoint and
Oh,
documents?
mine for some reason doesn't have SharePoint installed. I've got to install it. I don't know why. It just says I can add it, but it's not available at the moment.
Okay. Okay, can you see my screen now? You see your names?
Yep, we can see your screen. Yep.
Can you see the SharePoint?
On the side. Yep, share content.
Okay, you can
You've got
see
all
that, right?
all the files.
Okay. Now, all of you, if you see this document I created, and if you go here, you see the version history over here. Okay. When you click the version history, it will show that the version is 1.0. You can manually handle this version history also. But if I try to open this, I open this document and I write the ICT management. Okay. And
You
then I
only see
close it.
your teams.
Can you see it?
We can only see your teams, not SharePoint.
Oh, that's the problem. Can anyone has access to SharePoint? Just show me. I just want to, because if you type manual version history, it's not going to work for you. It will be a longer, and every time you make a change, it should be changed. So anybody who can actually share with me the screen. You don't see anything right now, right? You see my screen now. This is Teams, whole of the Teams. You can see that.
Yeah, we can see teams. Yeah.
If I click this, do you see something else?
We just see
Your
browser
browser is like behind it, or is that actually you're using Teams on a browser?
Yeah, I'm using Teams on browser.
I see.
So do you see anything, SharePoint or anything like that?
Nope.
No, we only see share content on the right-hand side.
Okay. Wait, I do something else. There's always a way. Yeah. What do you see now?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
see?
it. That's SharePoint. Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When you created, I created this document just for you. And if you go on these three dots, you will see a version history over here. So whatever the change you make, it will record your changes. For example, I did this at 2 and then I did this at 2:05 p.m. And if somebody is able to change, like for example, I open this in the browser and I change something else, okay? So this automatically changes. So you need to refresh and let's see if it changes the version history. Now see, the version keeps on changing. The main aim of this version history is to make sure that your document retains its integrity. Okay? It retains its integrity. Now, if I want to see this one and I want to view this, it will show me a view. And if I want to delete this version, I can delete this version, I can restore this version. So if you mess up with anything, like you create a document, somebody else change it abruptly or intentionally destroyed your document, you can always go back and get the best version of your system. But there are controls which are not available, I think so, in this SharePoint, where nobody can change anything. And it also gives you comparison of the version history of the documents. It gives you very beautiful comparison between two documents, and and you can easily see what changes. Now, this version history is important for all of your documents which you work in a company. These days, what companies are doing is they are not allowing any data to be downloaded from the website or from the SharePoint. They are using paperless, the good companies, they're using paperless, especially the company that David is working on. They are not allowed to download anything. They have to work on the SharePoint. All the documents are created over there. And then they are able to do the things over there. Now, in case if your company has a legal liability and the code and case goes into the code, that's what David was referring to. It's a very good point. Then they look into the version history when it was changed. So it gives you a chain of custody, what were the changes, who made the changes, and you cannot get rid of that until somebody uses my name to authenticate, right? And that is mainly impossible because this SharePoint is accessed through Microsoft Active Directory, which is Azure Active Directory, which allows each person's credentials with MFA. Okay, so this is what the concept of version history is. Let me see if I have do you see my screen? Where do you see my screen? I've opened OneDrive, right?
So at the moment, it's still got the SharePoint screen on it.
Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, good. So let me. So when I create a new tab, it goes to the new one. Okay. So manual style of any, oh no, this is the Excel. Let me show you. Yeah. This is the manual style, or this is also, it looks like an automated style of version history. where it gives the version history with time, and you can modify this as part of your Word documentation. Can you see this? Or still the same? It should be fine now. Can you see my browser, right?
Still showing the SharePoint screen, 2024 Management of ICT.
That's strange. Can you see anything like view the version history of an item, file and list or library? No?
No, just modified by.
Okay. That's okay then. So I just want to tell you the concept of version history, which is if you see the MRT policies, even your document has metadata in it. If you look into the properties of your data, you will find who created that document. It gives a lot of information to the reader. So make sure that you create SharePoint for your project and it will be much easier. You will never lose anything. And it also gives a very nice view to the lecturer who has worked on what item. And it will be much easier to assess the quality of work that you bring in. So how many of you are going to create a SharePoint site for yourself and documents? You create a team site so that you can talk in teams, use teams as much as you can, and create this portfolio be based on, and I can go and review it directly. Invite me as a member, and I will go through your documentation and see where you need improvement. So I'll put a note over there, okay? Will that be okay? Any questions? This class is so good.
Ahmad, can you please add me to this group, to the teams, because I'm still not on it.
Your
I cannot
edit.
see your invitations.
Your edit.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Generally, the class was not online. So yes, last time I went there and Adam was not there. So I thought that we should go online now because I see a lot of people together and it's much easier. So what I can do is next week, do you want me to go through a standard for you, how the management works based on a standard, specific standard, so that you can know how the companies work? Or you want
Yep.
me to give you a very simple overview, making it easier for you to understand the standard, and then you can build up because this is important for you as far as your system is concerned. So I'll give you a small lecture on ICT management. We call it management systems, how management systems work, and ICT is just a part of it. Okay. Will that be okay? You have done all the good job. Portfolio A has covered most of the things, and the later things I'm going to add it for you so that you can become a very nice outcome of your projects. Okay, and create a SharePoint site and add me in there. I'll be waiting for your invitations. Okay. Any questions? Okay, guys, keep doing the good work. See you next week.
Cheers,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.